Hi, everybody. I am just doing some games off stream, and I happened upon this, so I just wanted to do a little bit of an update. I'm not sure how many of you have already ran into this, but I thought it was interesting. So as you can see, I tested this on a couple battles on the way to the boss, and I could do this in like a sim room or something, but whatever. Anyways, I don't know why Vine Camouflage activated automatically, but obviously you can see it's the start of the turn. So, what I want to show is, let's look at like homing laser L. It's going to be the easiest one to really identify this with. So it's 84 base damage. And what I have here is Obsidian Sword with the if damage through a card. Oops. If damage through a card was not dealt, this one, we talk about this so much on this channel at this point that I just call it, the refinement. So this is fine. This is good. I'm actually trying to get the Veiled Thorn on to replace this so that I can actually test that once again. But immediately after the arena, I did run into an event that gave a refined equipment, and I got the refinement. I got if damage through recover is not dealt. So both of these have it, and I was wondering if this stacked. So let's look at this. Homing laser L is at 94. So the reason that it's 94 is because it's the 84, and then it's the Obsidian Sword, the increased damage amount of the 12%. So that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is, first let's, since I actually have a decent hand, let's attack. So we're going to just blast through this, activate that. I won't use any of this other stuff. It's going to get a little, it might get a little weird if I end up breaking him, so I'm gonna try not to. I might just, oh. Okay. I was gonna say, I might just throw this run just so I can show you guys this damage. So, it shouldn't have activated, which it didn't, because we attacked. So we should check that. It's still at 94. They still have, like, the correct numbers. Hopefully Mika can come back expeditiously, because this is gonna be very bad. This is very bad. Okay, so I can show that, like, I can attack with her. I could attack with this, right? But we're not gonna do that. Yeah, let's come back again. Nope. So we didn't attack with Serenial that turn. Obsidian Sword activated, Vine Camouflage activated, and if we look here, our homing laser L's are now at 178. So just for reference, let's just check again. I don't have any damage buffs going on here. We were going with base, just to show once again, it's base 84. So if you calculate it with the Obsidian Sword, and then the refinement that gives you 50%, and on top of that, the refinement again that gives you 50%. If I did my math correctly, that is stackable. Obviously, if it was only 50%, it would not be this high. So, 84 times 2.12, and that's 78. And then, of course, after that, if you had, like, repairs complete, then it would add on after the multiplicative. So this would go up to, like, 208, which is what it was doing in some of the tests, because I would ravage. So if I were to ravage here, then this should go up to 208, right? Yep. Because now I have my repairs complete, which adds plus 30%, which is added on afterwards. So yeah, I just wanted to just do a quick little video on that, because I'm not sure how many people, like, this is, like, I wouldn't recommend even trying to go for this, like, hunting this down, because you have to get really lucky. Like, you would have to get this refinement on an arena or whatever. Because I'm not exactly sure. I haven't really ran into, like, dupes like this, like, back to back. So I don't know if you can get the refined equipment from an event and then still get this effect in the arena, or if you have to do it this way, where you get the effect from the arena first and then pick up the gear from the event square. But regardless, I just wanted to update and say that this refinement, much like the other refinements as well that I've personally ran into, they do stack. So theoretically, you could get Veiled Thorn with the refinement, then get a refined equipment from an event with this refinement, and you could have a 150% multiplicative damage increase on your combatant. That's like super ideal. Like, that's ridiculous. And get something on like this, then get God's Hammer, like, Foggy Crystal Ball. But regardless, I just wanted to just say that I thought this was pretty cool. And I haven't seen many people talk about this, if people even ran into this, because this is pretty, very specific, very niche encounter. So that's it for right now. I do have other things that I'm going to be uploading and talking about in the future, but right now I'm trying to focus on trying to get some of the other things that were misrepresented in the game from the patch notes. And of course, there's like other things from this update that are a bit questionable or need some testing that I'm going to talk about hopefully this upcoming week. So that'll be it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.